So it's down to business here. Bastoni. DiMarco. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gatti. Turns back here, probably the best option. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sends it forward. Gatti. Meret. Gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is promising. There's no flag. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Mancini. DiMarco. Chooses to go cross-field. Gatti. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Lewis. He's had it taken off him. Mancini. Di Lorenzo. Now that's well seen too. Moved forward and quickly so. Bastoni. He is through here. Donnarumma is there to take. Gatti. Johnny Evans. Lewis. Meret. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now that is tiny, really tiny. They get a throw in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. And he's on a charge. That's very neat. Now the ball in.
Okay.
Hits it first time! Goal, Italy! There is the breakthrough.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Italy make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Shifted upfield. Can he stop it going out? Lewis. And it's Evans.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
In with a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bastoni. DiMarco. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Out of play for a throw. Showing good feet. Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Stood up well to him there. Forwards and with intent. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Gatti. Italy are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Di Lorenzo. And he's had it nicked away. Moved on forwards. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. He's making a real surge on the left. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Well, the counter could be on here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Gets a good foot in there. There's the hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
DiMarco, a scorer already in the game. Bastoni. Gatti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Johnny Evans. Tries to dink it in, and that could set him on his way. Northern Ireland can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's played it long. And the defence can get it clear. Aimed in towards the massive leap! Shifted upfield. Played out to the left flank. That's going right the way across. DiMarco. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Oh, look at the space here. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, can he get onto this? DiMarco.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's good play. And that's aimed into the middle. Climbs up big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. DiMarco. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Now who's going to be first to this? Just eases him off the ball. Out to the right. DiMarco. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lofted upfield. Plays it in low. Shapes to shoot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mancini. Gatti. And that's a... And he'll shoot here! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forwards and with intent. Good spot, he's seen the run. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. Mancini. Nice physical challenge. Gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. DiMarco. Pinches it off him. Di Lorenzo. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Great leap! Oh, the ball's run loose here. McNair. Played in with accuracy. Moved forward and quickly so. It could be in here. Great chance! Goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Proves too strong. Gatti sends it forward. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Decent progress down the left. Moved on forwards. We are into stoppage time. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Northern Ireland certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Mancini. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, sweet feet. Bastoni. And the ball's come loose here. DiMarco has given away a free kick. Gatti. Di Lorenzo. Gatti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gently done. Barella. DiMarco. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Sends it crossfield. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, what can they make of this? And he's forced to go back. Johnny Evans. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lewis. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barella. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gets away from his opponents. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Di Lorenzo takes on his marker. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewis. Interesting ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Gatti. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. That's going to go a long way. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Oh, great header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gatti. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. McNair knocks it away. And they can counter here. And it's Evans. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Evans. Great challenge, time to perfection. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's beaten the last man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Johnny Evans. Di Lorenzo. Barella. Gets his pass away. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that is played back to front. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Di Lorenzo. And it's played forward. He's had it taken off him. And it's Evans. Sends it forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Lewis. Barella. DiMarco. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni. DiMarco. That's a nicely measured pass. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Plays it forward. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Gatti. Forwards and with intent. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out to the left it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bastoni. Meret. Gatti. Fiddles it through. He can run onto that. Di Lorenzo. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bastoni. That'll be a throw-in. Great ball, and he's in here. That is lovely. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bastoni. It's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Northern Ireland showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gatti. And it's lofted through here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Italy merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Di Marco. Bastoni. Di Marco. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Barella threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Move forward, and quickly so. And he's running through. Great hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Bastoni. Still anyone's game, this. One whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has been fouled there. And they're back on the ball again. Di Lorenzo. He's found a way past. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's through here. Decent hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Back in possession and ready to go again. Shifted upfield.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sends it forward. Gatti. Gently done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bastoni. To Barella. Di Marco. To Barella.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Drives it in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Moved forward and quickly so. Bastoni. Some good work on the right flank here. Now has a goal! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's a throw-in. Barella with a definite foul there. Bastoni. Nice defending, physical and effective. He's been picked out, looking for the runner. Looks, can he finish?